Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is slightly overdue. I know we're like midway into the month now, but I love filming favorites videos. Unfortunately, I had to refilm this one. We had issues with audio and lighting. It was no bueno. Also, I'm realizing I forgot to curl this piece of hair. I hate missing out on favorites videos just because I feel like these are like a great indicator of the products that I truly loved like all month, ones that I couldn't put down and ones that I just kept wanting to slap all over my face. So I was like, you know what? No, we're just gonna refilm it. If it's a little bit late, it's okay. Hopefully you guys will still wanna watch. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with like complexion products first. I'd actually used one of these in my previous video, but that one was pre-filmed back in August. But since then I've been using it like consistently. In fact, this is my second one. These are the Catrice Light Correcting Primer Serums. So the one that I've used the longest is Candlelight. This is a newer one to my collection. This one is called Sunlight. As you can see, Candlelight is more of like a opalescent pearl color, whereas Sunlight is more of like a bronzy tone. It's not going to give you like a ton of bronze, just a very, very subtle like bronzy shimmer, but I just love the way that these feel on the skin. It's a very fluid-like primer. It doesn't have any sort of like silicone texture to where it like blurs pores, but it just gives your skin this gorgeous dewy base. I pretty much love any sort of foundation or primer that's going to give my skin any sort of luminosity, but this one is Candlelight. It doesn't stay white like that on your skin. As you blend it in, you'll just be able to see that you just have this really nice reflective pearl base. Both of them have a really light but like refreshing citrus scent. This one is in Sunlight, so it's nothing like intensely bronze. Even if you're really, really fair, you could go in and use this. More than anything, it kind of just gives your skin a golden glow, but I love both of these primers so much. I just think they feel very nice on the skin. They're super lightweight. Even if you're oily, I still think you would love these because it doesn't have like an oily base or anything like that. It almost dries down to a slightly powder-like finish, but your foundation just glides on top beautifully, super smooth, and then you just get like the pearlescent glow or the bronzy glow that still peeks through your foundation. In fact, right here on like the under portion of my eyes, I feel like they've been looking very, very dull. So I just go in with like extra Candlelight right here and just pat it in with my fingers. This ring is too big and is spinning everywhere. It's driving me crazy. Another glowy product that I've been loving, this has been featured in multiple favorites videos. I think it's made an appearance in a yearly favorites video. I love BECCA highlighter so much. Opal is hands down my favorite shade that BECCA makes. I have it in the actual pressed powder. I have it in like the pump shimmering skin perfector. And then I also have it in the poured version, which mine looks super gross right now because I'm always like tapping my finger or my sponge into it, but I like to use this as a base. Today I just have it on as its own. I didn't go in with a powder on top, but it is just such a beautiful highlighter. If you're fans of just like a really nice neutral golden type of highlighter, you would love this one. I'll just get my finger and pat it right onto my cheeks just like that. And then when the light hits it, you just get this beautiful glow. Glow is clearly the word of the day, but it's just such a pretty highlighter. I love it so much. If you have really dry skin and you don't like putting any powder onto your face, but you still want a beautiful highlighter, I think you would love this one. Plus, I've had this same pan for forever. You only need the tiniest little dab. Like, that was too much. That would have covered both my cheeks, my brow bone, and like the bridge of my nose. It just goes a long way. The other thing that I really like about it is it doesn't stay sticky on your cheeks. So if you're someone who has really dry skin, but you still love highlighters, but you don't want to add any additional powder to your face, this is a great option. Just make sure that you really take the time to pat it in, and then you won't have issues with like your hair sticking to it or like dust or leaves if you live somewhere windy, like flying in and getting stuck. It is still so hot here. I'm so over it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I've already like busted out all my fall decor. In fact, I shared a really cute like DIY pumpkin tablescape. So if you are into home decor, definitely go head on over to my Instagram. I did save the DIY highlight reel into my home decor, or I saved the DIY in the home decor highlight reel. Get it together, girl. Okay, and then finally for complexion products, this was in my last video as well. That was a sponsored video. I didn't verbally mention it in the video. I apologize for that. I typically do, but that was my very first video of like getting back into the swing of things after summer break. I saw in the comments several people were offended by that. I apologize. It was disclosed in the info box, but I know right now with how things are in the beauty community, Some people were not very happy about that, so I just wanted to apologize. But this was another product that I featured in there. Flower has been killing it. I actually have another product in here from Flower too. This is the blush that I'm wearing today. I do a combination of both, although today I'm only wearing cinnamon. If I could only pick one shade out of all, I think there's either 7 or 8 shades, it would definitely be cinnamon. This warm cinnamon color is so, so pretty. These are just like liquid cream blushes, almost kind of like a gel blush. You only need the tiniest bit. Once again, I probably went overboard with this swatch, but I will apply some onto the back of my hands and then I'll just tap my finger into it, smile, and tap it onto my cheeks, or I'll grab my sponge and just dab it on and then blend it out. I love this blush because it is so, so long wearing, and it's another product where I don't have to go in with a powder on top. My cheeks do tend to get a little bit dry, so I don't really like packing on a ton of powder, but at the same time, I want a product that really lasts. This one definitely does that. So if you're one of those people that have issues, I've mentioned this before, the bottom of my face will like eat makeup throughout the day. I know a lot of people complain about that when it comes to their blushes. I would highly recommend checking this one out. It dries down and it just stays like locked and loaded on your face. I love this color so, so much. If you are more interested in like berries or really soft pink, there's 6 to 8. I can't remember. If you guys check out my last video, I did a demo of using a ton of different Flower beauty products. These were in there and I can't get enough. I love them so, so much, but I'm telling y'all, cinnamon is beautiful and I feel like it's so, so fall appropriate. The other Flower beauty products that I wanted to mention are the Glitter Warrior or Glitter Warrior Glitter Shadow. Why does everything always have to have a really long name? The main 2 shades though that I love are actually the ones that are on my eyes today is Camo. This color, I've been so into like these dark greens. Ever since that video that I did on the Emily Edit palette using corduroy, I'm just drawn to anything that's like olive or dark green. This color in Camo, it's so, so pretty. And sadly, all of my Stila Glitter and Glow shadows are dried out right now. I have the 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 line and I'm tempted to try that. Let me know if any of you guys have done that before, if you have tips or tricks to bring that back to life. I know mine are just so old and I need to buy new ones, but I love them all so much. And I'm like, that would be a lot of money to like repurchase all of them. But y'all, check this one out. It is just a gorgeous, like rich camo green. The amount of glitter in it is just beautiful. And it's not like it's just a glitter. It has a very nice pigmented base as well. So if you're huge fans of the Stila Glitter and Glows and you like something that still has a base with glitter, I would highly recommend checking these out. I can't remember the price point on these right now, but I know they're definitely probably like less than half the price of the Stila ones. I still love the Stila ones though, so don't think I'm knocking those down one bit, but I don't remember there being like a really rich green like this one. It's just so beautiful. Something about it just reminds me of fall, especially when you apply some of Flame on top. This one I did use in my last video. It's just a gorgeous, like rich coppery gold. So these just have a really nice slanted fuzzy applicator. It just stamps right onto your eyelid. Super user friendly. Okay, speaking of the Emily Edit palette, the Wants definitely made it into my favorites. I actually have 2 palettes to share with y'all this month, but mainly because of corduroy. Like I cannot stop using this color. It is just so, so beautiful. I've been using this palette like crazy. I love Laugh Cry for the crease. I've been using Cream just as like an all over brow bone shade. There are still a couple shades in here I haven't used yet. Like I don't think I've even touched Capricorn yet, but overall I've been so pleased with the palette, especially for $20. I think that is such a great price point for the amount of shadows you get. And more than anything, as I mentioned a million times in that Emily Edit video, I just love supporting someone who's so kind and who has been like so dedicated to YouTube for so long. The other palette that I've been using nonstop is the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. This is either my 2nd or 3rd palette from Juvia's Place. You cannot go wrong with her palettes. The quality of these shadows, it's just insane to me. The color stories in the palette are always really fun. These just pack a punch. Like some of these shades, where is it? This one, Ada, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. My eyelids, like after I wash my face, I'll still have some pigmentation left on my eyelids. I don't know if that's like unsafe. I don't know, like my eyes don't itch from it or anything. And I remember my eyes getting super irritated with like purple shades from MAC back in the day. I've never had any issues with like itchy eyes from this palette, but the pigmentation, the blendability, anytime I wear one of these palettes, I always get questions of what's on my eyes. It's because the shades are just so, so vibrant. They're absolutely beautiful. The mattes are just as great as the metallics. Like, look at these. I know so many of us love these like rich, warm autumn type of shades, but even like the brighter colors, look at this one, Chi. I mean, they're just bam in your face. The pigment, I'm just gonna wipe this on my pajama pants. Oh, these are my favorite. Hopefully they don't stain them. I just realized that after I swipe them. I might have some regrets, that's okay. But if you guys have never tried Juvia's Place before, she does have her own site, but now it's carried at Ulta.com as well. So if you have some points racked up or some coupon codes, or if you're just curious and you're looking for an eyeshadow palette, I'm like trying to think of reasons for you guys to try it. It is so, so good. I don't think you'd be disappointed one bit. I freaking love all of them that I own so far. Okay, moving on to the lip combo that I've been wearing and that I'm wearing it today. We have the BECCA, what are these called? Plump Line lip liners. I have mine in the shade Undercover. So it's kind of like a chubby lip crayon on one end, and then you have a brush to blend it out on the other. Anything like warm and toasty and nude, I gravitate towards. It's sad, honestly. Anytime I declutter, I feel like I get rid of like all of my berries and my pinks. So all I'm left with are colors like these, but I just love them. Like, I feel like if they're the colors that I wear, then it's okay to have lots of them because then I can just change them out. So there is a swatch. It's just a beautiful kind of like toasty brick type of nude. Like, it's not overly red, but there's definitely some red tones in there. So I have that where I lined and filled my lips. And then on top, this gloss is so, so pretty. It's definitely opaque on its own, but the combo together is just magic to me. This is from the Chrissy Teigen BECCA collab. I think it's called Beach Bum, right? Glow Gloss, yeah, in Beach Bum. I love BECCA glosses as is. They're just, I don't know, the texture is just right. They're almost like a gel-like gloss, and they're not overly sticky or anything, but isn't that combo so pretty? Anything that gives me these like really juicy type of effects, I've been loving. I just realized I'm not that crazy about the whole matte lip anymore. I've just been into glosses nonstop. Before this, it was the Laura Mercier Cosmic Gloss, which I still wear nonstop. That one's just a clear gloss. But if you're looking for like a great everyday nude one, this one is beautiful because as you can see, it's super, super opaque even on its own. The amount of swatches going on them. Oh, wow. That blush and the gloss are pretty much like twin sisters. It does have a very, very slight, not tingly like buxom, but it does have a very subtle like minty type of effect. And then my very final product is more of like a lifestyle product. This thing is under $1, 93 cents at Walmart, and I have been loving it. I'm gonna go back today and actually buy another one just because when I find something I like, I always have this fear that it's gonna be like discontinued and then I'm just gonna be like left with like these 4 pieces. And I mean, at 93 cents, I feel like it's okay to create like a small little stockpile of it. I recently bought like a plug-in Scentsy type of warmer from Walmart. It was like $6, and I bought this scent from the SCENTSATIONALS line. This is like the best bathroom scent. So it's called Zen, Soothe Your Soul. And it's almost, I feel like the best way to describe this is like a minty laundry creamy scent. So it's not like creamy in the way like a vanilla bakery type of scents. I can't do that. Even from Bath & Body Works, anything that's like overly sweet, like a baked goods smell, I don't like that. I typically go for something like mahogany teak wood or like clean smells. And this is just like a super clean, bright, happy smell. It literally smells like laundry detergent that is minty and creamy. I feel like that is so spot on. If one of y'all have this, or if one of y'all decide to go and buy this, like, tell me if that description is not spot on. I feel like it should be written on here because that's exactly what it smells like. Pat on the shoulder for myself. I feel like I rambled a ton in this video, but I hope you guys found it helpful. As always, I would love if you guys left your favorites down below. I always love hanging out, interacting with you guys. And yeah, that is it for this one. Let me know which videos you guys would like to see next, whether it's like tutorials. I get a lot of requests for DIYs on Instagram, but I feel like anytime I have done something that was like home decor related or DIY related, it doesn't really get views. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all want down below and I'll do my best to get them done. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.